Hello everyone. The next two areas of Dark Visions has released, so we're going to take our first look at that. So first up we have Area 3, which is Magic Fire or Dark. We're going to go with a Dark team. So what we have for our first look, we have Mastermind Zahn, Evasion Provoker and Buff Stealer. Full draw attacks, full evade, and then also gave him Light and Ice Resist. We have AI Katie as our tank, Light and Ice Resist. She is still full evasion. Kralia, she is going to be our breaker. She's going to boost dark damage and just kind of play support. She's not actually going to really do damage herself. Base form we don't care about. We did give her gear in shift form, but I believe we're not going to use her for damage, so her gear really doesn't matter. Grimlord Sakura, base form we don't care about. We're interested in shift form for dark damage. So we have her set for magic killers, and we gave her Ibarra's guard. So we got 300 human killer on her. Umbral Dragon Dark Fiend is going to be a chaining partner for Sakura. So we just gave her some magic and killers. Only 125 human, but it should be fine. Ibarra, we're going to use as finisher. So we're going to use her shift form, and we got her geared for pretty much magic, limit, and killers. And we gave her Elena's card just to help boost the LB damage. So we got 250 human killer and 210 on LB damage. Alright, let's see how these fights go. Alright, we don't have to scan. Gonna use some physical attacks. So I think we're just going to double on Katie, system update, and put up our physical cover. Let's see, Grimlord, we need to unlock her multicast. Let's add Dark to Zahn, that way him and Katie can elemental chain. And let's see. I guess we'll hit that, but I think we're going to overwrite that anyway. I just need to waste that last cast. Let's see, Dark Fina. I think all we want to do this turn is Sorcerer's Ore. Yeah, just get her multicast. Let's see, Barra, we're going to shift. Alright, let's see if... Alright, we can hit Kralia. So, we have like 200 dark resist on her. Alright, so that's going to be our big killer buff. Let's see, do we want to multicast on her? We don't have to scan, we're just doing our break. Yeah, we'll just use her Magnus for the breaks this turn, and Zahn. Alright, so that's critical. So that's going to be 300 magic and our killer from Ibarra. Do we want to do anything else? Maybe we'll just double then. because we imbued him himself, so we don't have to steal the imbue. Yeah, we can just double it then. So critical on Ibarra, 300 magic and killer buff. Pass that around. Oh, we can paralyze it. Didn't realize that. That keeps things interesting. Okay, so shift over. So boost dark damage. We're going to boost Ibarra. Boost dark damage. We're going to boost Sakura. And then we're going to do this. And that's going to be a 130 Darkened Peril. Just squeeze out a little bit extra. Also imperils us, which is why we waited. Alright, so we'll do her Scar. Or actually, we already have the killer buff. And that does more damage. So we'll actually do that last. And we'll end with her Mega Flare. We're going to use her Limit. And our front are going to SR Chain. Alright, so we got to start Ibarra, then hit the chainers, and let's see if we don't break the chain. Yep, definitely going to break chain. Yep. Yeah, I saw that because that tap didn't happen correctly. Capped out damage, no problem. I messed up tapping now. Gotta go back to fix that chain, but that's not really an issue. Yeah, so fix the chain and it's perfect, and as long as I tap properly, the chain will be there. Alright, Area 3, Fight 2. Pretty much just gonna do the same thing. Alright, don't have to scan it. That works out. So let's double. System update and physical cover. Grim Lodge, shift over. Unlock her multicast. Add Dark Element to Zahn. Don't have to worry about stealing it after. Yeah, and I guess that does give a physical killer to the front too. Dark Fina, Sorceress Aura, Ibarra, shift. Use her Magnus, hit Kralia in her base form. That way she resists, I get the magic buff and the killer buff. We don't have to scan, so we're just going to use her Magnus. Okay, just checking if that one could get any detrimental effects. Alright, so just double up. So critical Mara, Ibarra, killer plus magic buff, and share everything to everyone. Okay, so we're going to SR chain on the front too. Which I guess we should get our buffs in there first too. So, dark damage boost to Sakura, dark damage boost to Ibarra, and then 130 in peril. So Katie is going to SR chain. Sakura, we have the killer buff, so we're going to end with her Magnus. Dark Fina. And Mega Flare. Ibarra. And Limit Burst. There, much better. That's what we meant to do the first time. So we'll just fix that chain. Won't bother recording it. So there we go. Perfect on that one. We'll go back. We'll fix the chain on the first fight. So area 3 will be a perfect score. Okay, we went back, area 3, fight 1, fixed the chain, so the first 3 areas are perfect now. We're up to area 4, and this time it is physical damage, lightning or wind, so we're going to be doing a lightning based team. We have Masterminds on, our Provoker and Buff Stealer, Water and Earth Resist, full draw attacks, full evasion, AI Katie, Water and Earth Resist, still full evade. Regina, she's here to steal her killer buff. If we can use her to add a little bit of damage, we will. We'll see how things go. So she's got some attacking killers. We got 150 machine on her. We gave her the lion emblem just because we're using Tifa, and we're not doing water damage, and we want to make sure that her LB is filled. So if we need it, we have something there. Cloud, base form we're not using, just the shift form, and he's set up for a chainer, so attack and killers. And we gave him the Mad Dash card. So we got 300 machine killer on him. Lauren, base form is water and earth resist only because we're using Alexander Esper, and I do have the magic cover. It's only 5%, but it can proc, so that way if it does, she doesn't take damage. Shift form is about doing damage, so we have her set up with attack and some killers. So we got 175 machine killer in her shift form, and the Demon Tower card just for the attack. Tifa, base form is all about limit fill, because we're not using her one ability to top it off. We have Call of the Wild, starts her out with 8. Everything else is pretty much fill rate boost. So we have 825 fill rate boost. And gave her the Keyblade Graveyard card. Shift form is all about her LB damage. So we got 250 machine killer and 300 LB damage. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, we do have to scan it, so we're going to use Katie to do that. So triple, so we're going to system update. This time we are using magic cover. And we'll get the scan in there. Shift Cloud. Let's see, Lauren base form. Because I want to do the... Alright, we'll do Cloud first. So we're going to add lightning, and then he's going to boost his own attack. And then I don't really want to do too much damage. Alright, so we want to Bladed Devotion for the modifier. And guess we'll go with a Slashing for the Imperil. And then a Shield Crusher. Need some of those crystals to go down to Tifa. There we go. Alright, Tifa's all set then. Regina. We're just going to cast her Machine Killer. Alright, so I need Elemental from Cloud. We need Critical from Regina. So I guess the one thing I'm not really passing around is an attack buff. Yeah, because all we got to do there is Awaken Fighting. Yeah, so we're getting our Killer and Imbue. Everybody has what they have for an attack, I guess. It should be fine. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to Bolting on the front two. Alright, so I forget how big that one is. 62 hit on that. Alright, so we'll go with a double spinning and end with the triple. Shift her over. We'll just do a triple twin blade. Tifa's going to limit burst. And Regina, because we don't have to top off. Yeah, I guess for the second fight we'll do that on the other turn. That's fine. Machine Killer buff. Alright, so we'll start Regina, hit the back chainers, then the front, and let's see what happens. Looks like we broke the chain quite a bit there. We'll have to fix that. Damage is fine, but yeah, the chain definitely did break. Might have to put a little bit more of a delay between the back and front chainers. Alright, so fix the chain, and that fight's a perfect. Alright, Area 4, Fight 2. Pretty much just going to do the same thing and hope that we don't break the chain this time. Alright. Don't have to scan. So we can just do a system update. And then go with our magic cover. Alright, Cloud, we're going to shift. So we need to add lightning to self. Give him his 300% attack buff. And then I don't want to do too much. Okay, Tifa's fine. That's good. Oop, no. We're not shifting Lauren yet. So, Bladed Devotion for the modifiers. Reduce the lightning. And get the brakes in there. Alright, Regina. So this is what, 250? So this way we'll get a 250 attack on everybody at least with the machine killer. And then let's just try not to waste too much mana. Tifa, Shift, and just Magnus, Awaken Fighting Spirit. And Zahn. Alright, so we need Elemental Mirror on Cloud. And we need Critical Mirror on Regina. That's going to get us our attack and killer. And project that to the rest of the team. Alright, so we're still going to try bolting on the front. Alright, so double spinning and a triple. Get Lauren shifted and do Twin Blade Dance. Tifa's going to limit burst. And Regina. Alright, so we'll try to give a little bit more delay, I think, between the two sets of chainers, and hopefully that doesn't break chains. Yeah, we broke it somewhere near 90. 82. Damage is fine, I just have to fix that chain. Alright, so once we fix the chain, we get the perfect score for Area 4. So, not too bad. We're back to Area 4 to get our perfect score by fixing our chaining. Team is the same, and we're only going to record the boss because it is the same fight for both, really. Alright, so system update, magic cover with Katie. Shift cloud over. So we're going to operator, plasma, and then ignition. Alright, Tifa's good to go. We lucked out. So, Blade of Devotion, Slashing Bolt, and then Shield Crusher with Lauren. Shift Tifa, Awaken Fighting Spirit. Regina, Power Generator, Anti-Machine, waste the rest. And Zahn, so we want Elemental on Cloud and Critical on Regina. And then share everything to everybody else. Alright, Tifa's going to limit. Regina's going to act as a finisher. Guess we'll just see if we can do the 4 SR chainers and not break it. So double spinning with a triple. Get Lauren shifted. All Twin Blade Dance. Alright, let's see if we can get this chain not to break. Alright, there we go. Alright, perfect score. So area 4 and everything else is now perfect. So we're tied for rank 1, at least until the next fight's release. So we're going to end the video there. Hope everybody enjoyed.